loss. And here is Taylor from the end zone. And he is met shy of the 20. And Nick Chubb will get the night started as Chubb is taken down by Jenkins. And he'll get the work here on 2nd and 2, and he will move the chains going ahead for 4. As Baker quickly gets it complete to Landry. Hugh Jackson. That is incomplete as it went through the hands of Landry and then over the head of Odell Beckham Jr. to the bottom of your screen. 3rd down and 3 for Baker. Looking to extend the play, make something of it. Downfield and wide open all the way to the 35-yard line is Johnson. A 27-yard reception as a flag is down back near midfield.
While the quarterback still had the ball, holding. Defense number 34. That penalty is declined. 1st down, Browns.
And back to business with Chubb, but this time he is ridden down by Blake Cashman. 2nd and 12. Mayfield wants all of it. What an effort by OBJ. One-handed.
It's just one-on-one coverage out there. Wow. Unbelievable catch by OBJ.
And now 1st and goal, and wrapped up at the line that time. 2nd and goal on the slant, as that is incomplete. And here's Baker. Extending right, searching for an option to the end zone and throws it out of bounds. So the Jets defense able to hold from 23 yards. We understand it was the shield on that face mask as Seibert hits his first NFL field goal. As he will boom it into the New Jersey night. And from the 1, here's Trenton Cannon. Good coverage that time as he struggled to get to the 15. Le'Veon Bell, as always, patient and then finding a seam for 5 yards. His first pass of the night comes with pressure, and it comes with Myles Garrett getting the sack for 3rd and 12. Simeon pressured again, able to keep his balance this time. And then he has to throw it away, starts into his end zone. And Jarvis Landry will field this booming turned over punt at the 33. And here goes Landry with a good return, just a couple yards short of midfield. Chubb searching for something, finding a couple of yards on the right side. Lisa. 2nd and 8. Mayfield again extending to the right and up and into the hands of Njoku as he took a hard fall. Cutting him down was Nate Hairston.
And he's still coming.
Sprint left on 3rd and 8. Mayfield. Flag is down. As being pushed out that time was Demetrius Harris.
There is no foul for illegal contact. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 33. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
But he comes out of it and comes across, and that's just something you can't do. That's a selfish penalty.
There's Chubb, and he is met and taken down. 2nd and 9 now. And once again, looking the way of Demetrius Harris. Play clock down to 1. Good protection, and he overthrows the intended target. Most points scored in history. And he drives this through from the injury. Team didn't look so hot in the loss to the Packers, but he looks great. Trenton Cannon is not unexpected with the news of Sam Darnold as they go with the direct snap to Le'Veon Bell. 2nd and 6, play action. Simeon to the outside, was looking that time for Jamison Crowder. 3rd down and 6 for Simeon. Had a lot of time, but then an overthrow as Here's Landry again on a punt return. Nice cut to get a few extra yards.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 92. 10-yard penalty. Cleveland keeps the ball first down.
There's been a lot of back and forth talk this week. Chubb takes it to the right side and finds a seam. And finally forced out that time by Hewitt. Field here on 2nd and 3. And then they set up a middle screen for Chubb. That was very well designed. Second down run from Chubb. As Chubb is brought down by Fadukasi. And they go with a slant inside, and met right away is Odell Beckham Jr. And boy, oh boy, did Jamal Adams have a little something extra for him.
Stopped by Greg Williams' defense.
And now Gillen, the rookie punter, on to punt away. Barrios with the fair catch.
During the kick, holding, receiving team, number 99. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Sam Darnold. Right now he doesn't have a completion. That time Bell is ridden down by Murray. 2nd and 8. Let's try to get something going. As Demaryius Thomas is going to lose a yard there. He's 1 for 4 for -1 yard. Man in his face, and he just had to get it out as the flag is down.
There were 2 fouls by the defense, both by number 95. Offside is declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer. That'll be 15 yards from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Steps up into the pocket. A flag is down as he gets it complete to Robbie Anderson, who crosses midfield. But a flag is down all the way back at the 22.
Holding. Offense, number 68. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
What was a game-winning field goal in Denver. Now 1st and 20 as they look to set up the screen, and just getting free for a moment was Bell. Lisa Salters with you here at MetLife Stadium. No chance at all right there for Trevor Siemian. Morgan Burnett first to get there.
Delay of game. Offense. Half the distance to the goal line. Third down.
Started was at the end of his 2 years as a starter for Denver, as that's what they do there. Schobert gets the tackle after 37, knowing that Edwards needs to really turn this one over and drive it deep. Here's Landry now. He just stumbled and he knows it. Thought he could catch a seam. Look at how frustrated it is on the 8-yard return. Mayfield, plenty of time, downfield, open, and able to get it complete to OBJ. Able to hold on to the ball, but taken down. You look for Mayfield. And an in-cutting route, they're able to get it to Chubb. He always likes to bring it. 3rd down and 7. They pick up the pressure up the middle. Baker goes short underneath, and Johnson is taken down. 4th and 2. Mayfield on 4th down. Flag comes in as it was Hairston charging in on Taylor.
While the quarterback had the ball, holding. Defense, number 21. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Here's Chubb going to test that left side. Right inside and into the end zone. Nick Chubb.
Like that.
You know, you brought it up earlier. He overcame that serious knee injury. He comes back 11 months later and went for 222 yards in his first game. Trevor Siemian. And coming back for it was Robbie Anderson.
Offside. Defense, number 22. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
1st and 5 after the penalty. Le'Veon Bell with a good run. Going to go back to Bell. And I think the Browns knew all about that as Sheldon Richardson set up a wall in front. And Ty Montgomery, though, is flanking him this time, and Montgomery gets the carry, and he doesn't get a yard. They need to find a spark.
All start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty. It remains third down.
Now they back out.
3rd and 16. Simeon looking for anything. Going to launch it downfield. Can he hit the jackpot with that? No. Incomplete as he's looking for Ryan Griffin, the tight end. And this looks like a very serious injury.
Defense number 95. 15-yard penalty. First down.
We're going to take a break. Is the quarterback for the Jets after the penalty. And Le'Veon Bell takes it past midfield against the Browns, trailing by 13. And straight up ahead for a first down is Le'Veon Bell. And all of a sudden the Jets are finding something, of course. Becoming a Pac-12 record holder. And now Bell bounces it to the outside and gives a spin move as he makes his way just inside the 35. 2nd and 3. Short pitch to the outside for Bell. And Bell has another first down for the Jets. And this time unable to get any yardage was Schobert with the 5 straight runs for Le'Veon Bell, and now this pass, and he goes back to Bell, but Bell is met right away, and that was Christian Kirksey with a loss of 1.
Holding. Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
Gets it out quickly. That was the way to do it, but the Browns were right on top of it. Ty Montgomery takes the handoff, finds a little bit of space inside the 30. Solve the Jets' kicking problems. And listen to the roar.
I'm not sure who's had worse luck with kickers.
Yeah, but then Pinheiro came up big yesterday for Chicago. People in the stadium saying, finally, keep it up. Chubb is taken down by Hairston, and that's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. They only bring 3 against him here. Batted up in the air and falls harmlessly to the turf as Neville Hewitt was hoping he would have a shot at it. In 12. Mayfield drives the ball on an in-cut to Damian Ratley for a first down. Nicely done there. Under 2 minutes here. Baker got a little juice to him. And incomplete as he was left with the option of Dearness Johnson that time. And 10. Batted again and falls incomplete. Missing a 3rd and 10. As they go with Johnson, and Johnson tried to cut back to the inside. Jamal Adams came up to play it.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
And now here he is, a booming rookie punter. As Berrios has the fair catch inside the 10. Are behind the line of scrimmage. So that tells you all you need to know about the situation with the Jets offense tonight, as they have Luke Falk in at quarterback. Cleveland still has 1 timeout left, and Falk gets, it should have been a completion to Josh Bellamy. Put it right on the hands in stride. To use a timeout, play clock running down. Of course, they go with the delay as Bell is taken down about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. And that is the danger. High intensity and contact with the enlarged spleen. And a call scatter here as this punt takes a bounce back before Miles is able to secure it. Only a 34-yard punt. There's Mayfield, well protected, going to the end zone and batted away by Marcus May.
Underneath here.
Well, you know the way he likes it now, Bo. This time coming out of the backfield, coming up short as there was a little bit of pressure coming in.
Just short on.
Here he gets to the outside, looking for Jarvis Landry. It goes incomplete. Field for Cleveland. Baker against a 4-man rush. And he gets it complete. Hard hit at the end there. They're going to try to clock it as Jarvis Landry was able to corral it. And a good job by Baker. And he does.
Le'Veon Bell and find the passes that Luke Falk likes.
Here's Trenton Cannon on the return for the Jets. And a flag rains in from all the way behind the return man. So they're going to be walking back here with the penalty. And taken down by Myles Garrett again. Bell trying to give him some breathing room, but he was met by Jermaine Whitehead. Throwing the ball past the line of scrimmage. And this one is not past the line of scrimmage again to Le'Veon Bell, who gets it out back towards the 12-yard line, where he's met by Kirksey and Ward. Position here, and see what Lachlan Edwards offers up off that big right foot of his. There's Landry, and as he hesitates for a moment, a stiff arm out to the 45-yard line. A 49-yard punt, 6-yard return.
Down the field.
Mayfield, play action on first down, as Williams chases and he throws it away. Second down run for Chubb. He had to jump over Landry, keep his balance, and tiptoe the sideline. Third down and 2. Mayfield looked for the quick pass to the right, shakes free, and then is taken down for a loss by Neville Hewitt. It's 10 games, at least 10 games. Berrios with the fair catch. I just love being back coaching the guy.
False start. Offense number 55. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Jets 10 penalties and 6 on the offense. Falk. And again, it's Garrett. And a 2nd and 21 from the 2. And Le'Veon with a little bit of breathing room out towards the 8. Second half to play, so he leads the NFL with 5 sacks now. Falk on 3rd and 15 as he gets it over to Ty Montgomery, who lowers his shoulder and then is driven out by Schobert. Now, Myles Garrett, you talk about hitting the weight room. ESPN Plus. Here's a first down run from Nick Chubb, as he only gets 2 that time, but defensive player of the year. Mayfield in 2nd and 8. Plenty of time to drive the ball to the 40-yard line and get it to Chubb. Kitty picture that they put up, as you're going to get the whistle here as the play clock hits zeros. The yardage. 4-man rush against Baker Mayfield. Anderson dove at him. Baker, look at this on the run, trying to get it to the sideline to Landry, but it's sliding out of bounds and a little bit to the right of him. Punts so far this season, none returned. 7 fair catches from the rookie punter, and this will be the first to be returned. Of course it is. Braxton Berrios. Team passing yards. Let's see if they can change that right here, right now. Robbie Anderson trying to keep his feet in, and he does.
Anderson, the ball is underthrown. Anytime you have a nice play by Robbie Anderson.
And Bell is stacked up and sent back that time. 2nd and 9. Here's Bell out of the backfield, and he is forced out of bounds that time. This is a more manageable 3rd and 5. Falk gets it complete for a first down, and again he goes to Robbie Anderson. Yard line. Falk to pass again, setting up the screen this time. Ty Montgomery couldn't wiggle his way free as he was squared up against Schobert. There's Bell. And he spins for 1 more yard while he was in the hands of Mack Wilson, the rookie out of Alabama.
10 catches. Is he going to come alive now?
Here's 3rd and 2. Look at the time Falk has. Incomplete. What do they come up with? Falk. Can Bell get there for him? No. Going to be about a half-yard short.
On the last play.
In stride, OBJ. He comes back to MetLife and does this. How about it? Odell Beckham Jr. 89-yard touchdown. I've bbeen.
He's
physically,
alive.
emotionally, mentally. He feels so alive. And does he ever after that? Career-long 89-yarder. Trenton Cannon on the return. He is gobbled up at about the 19-yard line that time by Hodge.
Expected to see last week.
For a pitch to the outside. Bell made the first man miss, a stiff arm, and then shouldered out of bounds. Went for 89 yards. Tackle for loss this time. 1 and 2. As Falk sprints right, throws it incomplete. By the way, Williams.
I know he wants to put on a show. He is as box office as it gets in the National Football League. Good to see him healthy and happy again, making plays.
Well, that was a memorable one, wasn't it?
The way they have tonight.
Now Baker, he wants more downfield. That time he was looking for Taylor.
I was in the offseason.
There's Chubb probing the left side as he was taken down that time from Jamal Adams. Team games, that is where he is with Mahomes and Luck. 3rd and 12 as they go with the screen. And Johnson will go for 10 yards that time. Berrios calling for the fair catch, and he does so at the 12. Ano. Here's Falk on 1st down with time, and he will check down to Bell. Makes the first man miss. Little stutter step and goes ahead, then hurdles and stays in. I had a little bit of everything in one play from Le'Veon Bell. 1-1 with the Rams. Falk able to get this complete to Robbie Anderson again. That's show A-gap pressure. And it comes straight up the middle. Falk able to get away from it. And once again, he was looking for Anderson. It goes incomplete.
He can cover. I think it's a good fit.
Bell wrapped up. Will the last notable player in Miami please turn out the lights on the way out? They're down at 11 as Myles Garrett absolutely crushed Luke Falk, and now reversing course is Bell and weaving his way. I mean, the effort from Le'Veon Bell is something, but Myles Garrett has been in the backfield all night long.
Myles got to bring that helmet down. A little helmet to helmet.
4th down and 3. And a flag is down.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Offense number 68. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a turnover and downs. 1st down Browns.
Nick Chubb able to get through that. And then go through May for a few more yards. And OBJ with a spin for a 1st down. A lot of money for him to come over from the Rams. Flag is down as Mayfield goes underneath. Good tight end is out.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 men moving at the same time. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
There's Chubb. Was trying to get Chris Hubbard out in front. Mayfield with a lot of time, and it's intercepted. That's Darryl Roberts getting the ball out of the air. Screen pass now to Bell. Let's go back to that pickoff book.
And the ball gets picked.
Falk is going to check down underneath that time. That is Jamison Crowder. 3rd and 5. As Falk is able to connect, and Crowder couldn't keep his balance but got himself open for a Jets 1st down. A 30-yard reception when the assignment is to go to New England.
I didn't say it was going to be easy. I just said next week.
Super Bowl champions. Quickly to Robbie Anderson as a flag is down.
Offside. Defense number 95. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
There's Bell out of the backfield. Made the first man miss and then turns it on, and the ball comes out, and it's a turnover. Recovery by Cleveland, and back to business is OBJ.
Situation, and we have replay in our back pocket to come back and make a correction. Always best to go fumble.
Quarterbacks. Baker setting up the screen here on 3rd and 9. Chubb getting free and takes a big wallop from Jamal Adams, but not before moving the chains. So regardless of that, obviously the Rams were excellent.
See that game.
There's Johnson getting some work. Flag reins in.
Offside. Defense number 33. 5-yard penalty. It remains 2nd down.
A little anxious was Jamal Adams.
Hey,
Went into coaching real quick.
Freddie was a good player, and I think right now he's trying to grow into being a really good football coach.
2nd and 10, and driving the ball to Ratley there, and Ratley gets free. So Mayfield's totals will take a tick north.
It's amazing. He didn't want to be a mentor when Rudolph first got there.
No, but now that he's injured, he wants to be a mentor. That's great. Jarvis in L.A. really liked the guy, and he said if ever there was the chance, and here they are, the three of them.
Move on. No need to take any more hits.
Baker, a little bit of traffic. Dangerous position to be in there as he's taken down through the echo of the whistle.
In their talent, you have Le'Veon Bell, you have Jamison Crowder, you have Demaryius Thomas, who we haven't even mentioned tonight. You have to use the weapons that you have. You can't worry about the guys that you don't. The guy who's in charge, though, he's got to get, especially the offense, he's got to get the offense to go on and get everybody together.
Very bright future with the leadership of this organization now as he's in place, as Falk is
plays and design an offense to use the guys that you have.
6 catches for 161 yards. As Josh Bellamy is able to get out of bounds with 11 seconds left. Oh, hey, we opened up the night with talking about Joe Namath's swag. Minshew's not bashful, is he?
Oh.
There's Montgomery here.
Personal foul, lowering the head to initiate contact. Defense number 51. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Stay up late. Well, didn't need to stay up late working hard tonight. They were in control throughout. The Jets have lost 7 straight home games.